Hmm. Hmm. So I'd actually started this game before, but
There is
didn't end
nothing,
well.
only warm
So I'm trying again.
primordial blackness. You're conscious ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it. Yes, it is. You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
Sweet Oblivion.
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage. Alright, nothing town to fuck all borough. Great choice, Elder One. It has always been like this, and it always will. The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meat around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music. The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
What am I?
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Hmm. Like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Really will tape player still on. Rolling empty. Magnum sized bottle of Commodore Red. It's empty. Clear cut trousers. Alrighty. Keys in your pocket. Whirling in rags. And the aluminum key ring. Single key on the ring. The number 1 etched on it. Should open the door. Alrighty. Hmm. Bottles in the bathtub. Rude to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have sent a poet. Shirt. +1 conceptualization. -1 suggestion. Huh. Your pants. Wonder if you could take them off. Get a better stat then. Interesting. Ah, suit with the tie. Hmm. Inland Empire. Guess I'll take my pants off. I need to do something crazy. Oh. Morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean. Some war-torn buildings. Let's take a look. Mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly you realize you have memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. Wipe the mirror. Slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you'll never unbecome it. Eh. Behold. You have no idea who this thing is, do you? It's the face of a late stage alcoholic. Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why? I'm not making it. The face is making itself. stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. Okay. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have one that grin into your face and now it won't come off. I think I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I've sort of been pulling it off in a sad has been kind of way. There's some charm to it. God, I don't know how to describe what a thing is supposed to look suggestive. So it's meant for the ladies. Please promise yourself you're not going to try it on any ladies, whatever happens. Honest lie. You liar. You can't even tell the truth to yourself. Go ahead, try something. Oh no. Even to your mind and locate the source. I'll leave it be for now. Stats too low. Free money. And call Revachol. Oranje. Claye. Classier. Oh, the sea makes you dizzy. Guess the briny wind washes over you. I knew the shoe. There they both are. Two identical shoes. Both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your feet. Like two baby crocodiles. Good, they're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing you might. Yeah, you're right now. Truth be told. Close your ends of Wayfair. Oh, mine is two. Alright, one from that, one from that. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, it's a more literature based game, I think. Talking to Kevin about it, I'm like, it's more like a book, I guess, in a game, just with multiple parts or endings or
Hello,
paths.
officer.
March, the year's 51. Her eyes are brown, her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
No.
Chief Executive? Chief Technical Officer?
No. You're a police officer, sir? I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time. You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less. I
What
couldn't
business is
say.
that?
In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
I don't remember being a cop or anything else. Maybe because of the drinking? She raises an eyebrow. The cigarette sizzles. She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age. The right mind will let me be an officer of the law. Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer. Huh. Cannot be retried. Red check. This is probably gonna fail.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. All an instinct, a need to ask questions. It's like you said the words a million times before. Looks back at you, light glinting off her eyes. What if I want to ask questions? You're a cop, Harry. It is unnatural of you not to want to ask questions. Alright, wait. I have some questions before you go. Wait. His name is Harry. Huh. Yes. Tell me, is it 51 now? 51. Century. Current century. What is that number? Does it have numbers? They have names. This is the current one. How many have it been? Civilizations exist for 8,000 years, sir. She grins. What's so funny? You're right. Your expression turns serious. There's nothing funny about civilization. Exactly as here. Where am I? A hostel. No, where are we? Where in the world? We're in Revenchal. Revenchal is a disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time. Revenchal forever. Forever and ever. And ever and ever. Out of the corner of your eye, you see the hair on the back of your hand standing on end. It feels as though low grade lightning is coursing through you. You must be hypersensitive from the hangover. As if against the police here. Dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city. My room's next to mine. Did you hear anything last night? There's the usual ruckus, she shrugs. Loud disco music. Any visitors? Didn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here. Nods towards room number 3. Oh, disco music? Oh, yes, various artists. Ostentatious orchestrations prime among them. She raises an eyebrow, waiting for the name to connect with you. Oh, we're huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course, like 7. Life gets hard, she sings, but we go on. No, I have no idea what the tone is for that. Yeah, we go on all right. I don't know about that. Around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped. There was a change of pace. What happened? Slow, sad songs started playing like organ music on repeat. It went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it. Like singing? Sure, it's the case at the smallest church. Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church, like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also, what else? That it doesn't matter anymore. That we are alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a wounded boar, sir. It's hard to understand what you're singing on top of it. I'm sorry. Don't be. I was going out later anyway. Didn't bother me. Then what happened? Then you started screaming and trashed the place. This is so mean. What did I do? A window was smashed. The tape player probably. The song stopped, and furniture too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out. Was there anything else? It surprised me to hear this. Tell me there was more. Please tell me there wasn't anything else. There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then. Around 4 or 5, she nods. That was it. Like, alright.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Well, that's a little recollection of your rager there. She has the lights long stuff in the ashtray, still smoking. Pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it. Am I a smoker? Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma? You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub, still smoldering deliciously. She broke it at the filter. I can't smoke that. Very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette. Better yet, an entire pack. Strike that, a carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able bodied, and then smoke them all. Well, I'll think about it. Good thinking about yummy cigarettes in your mouth. It's the next best thing. Make sure you think about juicy sticks of tobacco all the time. What the heck? Doesn't count if it's not all the time. And when you're done thinking about them, graduating to getting them. New tasks, find smokes and smoke them. Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses. Huh. Smoke them is massive bonuses. Alright. Eh. Actually, hold up. Suggestion. Let's try this. No answer. Hear the shower being turned on somewhere inside. Tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you. Beauty, don't abandon me in all this ugliness. Swallow the emotion. Ah, door is closed. Leave. Weekend edition of the satirical newspaper. Trompe le monde. Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. Okay, so suggestion. Charm men and women. Play the puppet master. Conceptualization. All rum knocked over. Sugary black rum stains the counter and makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching. Syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already? Pretty long. It's drink o'clock. Attaboy. It's coming back to him. You had your Limbic reward pathway rewarded there. Nothing or not thinking about drinking all the time. It was like you weren't yourself. Actually, should I be drinking? Should I be thinking about this? Looks like drinking hasn't turned out too well. Now that I mentioned, I do need a rum and a lemonade. Is there a bar over there? Forget about the bar, or don't forget about it. You should totally try to get a drink there too, but first, you should lick that stain off the counter. Yeah, man, let's get wild. Lick it. but only a little. You lick it, but only a little. On the tip of your tongue, because you're a pleasure to leer. After two or three more licks, the crust begins to melt, and its sweetness breaks loose. The sharp, titillating scent of alcohol rises to your nostrils. It's dizzying. You testify who's a drink. A real drink would go well with those cigarettes. That's a great combination. Okay, this one's a little kind of tedious, but basically, should take some stuff off this dude. Someone's working in the kitchen. Alright, menus wiped clean. Only Monday is written on it. Speakers connect to the radio. Music is seasoned with static. A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance and looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now, he's purposefully ignoring you. You a bartender.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject. You still pour me a drink, right?
I could if I were a bartender, but I'm not. I'm the cafeteria manager, so I won't.
What's
I
the
have
difference?
3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Where'd she go?
Just, you know.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. Is that right? Drying mugs? Yeah. One of its wings broken. A man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. The small engraving still tag says the Great Skua. Stocorarius Skua. Something about this makes you feel better. It's the Great Skua, right?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the door where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
A cop. Talk to whoever I please. Tends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead. He tells me you don't
Oh
like
no,
me.
you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this? Logic. Not only am I a cop, but I'm also here. You're being sarcastic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
Oh, ooh, I get authoritarian on him? Ooh. Hmm. No, I'm not gonna use my power. I'm just not me. But that is my character. I'm gonna do it.
Oh, it's not?
He raises his shoulders like he's about to say something more, then gets a hold of himself.
You're right. It's not.
Okay. Okay. A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you. This man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this. But why? On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on his back, are the same enigmatic white rectangle, as on your blazer. Hold on, who is he to me? Shake his
Hello,
hand.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
It says his grip is firm here. You realize he's waiting for your name. Oh, ooh, this is a good chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative, conceptualize. Oh, I know his name's Harry though. Well, here goes the dice roll. Oh no, Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. Very, very cool. Maybe just a bit too ostentatious. No, it's not. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau is one classy name for one classy cop. Say it. Oh no.
Yes, well,
He doesn't process what you just said. Just moves on.
it looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
Mean him? Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware. I'm a policeman. Or I have, yes, I have it.
Good. But even if you haven't, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
No.
So the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a wariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Let's get going then. After you, officer. You're about to embark on an investigation. Shouldn't you have a badge? Wait, shouldn't I have a badge or something? Wait, you don't have a badge? Wasn't on me when I woke up. Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. Use it to report your badge missing. I advise you try to locate it as quickly as possible. Getting the body down should take precedence. Lieutenant Kim Kutsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever you want back. Oh boy, quite the list of tasks.
Hello, sweetie.
The old woman turns to you with a smile. Wait, who's this sweetie? Does this mean you like me?
You are a handsome man, officer, with your moustache and your chiseled jaw, and that silly dimple on your chin. But dear, you're not for me. I'm too old and too married besides. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained, I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for your for your motley crew. Hire her on the spot. How'd you like to roll with me? Eyes light up. Whatever do you mean? I want you to be my wheelchair partner in fighting crime, riddling backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers. Pull some cigarettes for Jones in for a smoke. Nothing. I was thinking lyrics to a song. I know, totally this one, yeah. Sequence killers. Oh my, she sounds impressed. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie. A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree. I know, but there's also side mysteries, sequence killers, and forays into the paranatural. I can assure you with absolute certainty there is no sequence killings taking place in Martinez. Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. She turns to you. I wouldn't be much use to you anyway. Why? 3 heads are better than 2. Thank you, but she looks out the window wistfully. Martinez isn't the most wheelchair accessible place you see. I'd slow you down. She turns back to you with the hopeful glint in her eyes. Perhaps another time. Alright, gotta get going now. Of course, dear. Good luck with your case. Royal pinball machine is unplugged. Nice hall reserved for union members. Go open to 1600. 1600, excuse me. Inside, you catch a glimpse of union paraphernalia. Strike poster. Some red pennants.
Yes?
Excuse me. I think just an observation. You have a, he's looking for the right words, a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide. What do you mean distinctive? I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically. How's that? They say it's a scene clearing technique developed by one of our lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic yet thorough. Prioritizes containers. You're kidding me. Why containers? That's racist. I don't know. Containers. Contain, I guess. I'm making assumptions. We should move on. Passing along frivolous interdepartmental stereotypes is not usually his oeuvre. He regrets bringing it up. Sometimes not look at the broken down door of the bathroom. That's cool and particularly inviting, but it's yours. Sheets look awful. Option to go to sleep becomes available every night after all. Okay, well, I mostly come back to look for that badge. I forgot to find it last. Kim also tries not to look at the pile of tape fists around the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore. Looking at the destruction, he nods. I did it. My way. I can see that. He takes a step toward the door. It looks like he'd like to leave now. The atmosphere is oppressive. Worker's in a deep slumber. Perhaps he's on his way to where he just came from, into the primordial darkness. Lieutenant, who's this? No idea. It looks like from Wild Pines. Logistics company who owns and operates the harbor. Why is he sleeping during the day? Possibly because there's a strike going on in the harbor. Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna wake that dude up. Here comes loud music. Reach time forces crack the pavement like an eggshell. looks like it's caused by an earthquake. Where he stands a motor carriage, bodywork covered in blue and white, livery bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. Could this be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion? In the cabin, you're welcome to a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, and a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and a soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. Perception smell, a scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you. With the radio, you can see tableau lights up and a green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. Then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static. This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you? Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on. Success. Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it thousands of times. Come in, dispatch. Come in, dispatch. Hi, Alice. This is Officer from the 41st Precinct speaking. Nice to meet you. This is Officer Alice. Meet you, Precinct 57. How may I assist you? A voice replies in the chat. Or in the radio. Could you connect to the 41st Precinct? I have something I need to report. The second officer. She puts you on hold. Static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His ratty voice sounds oddly familiar. His rattly voice is oddly familiar. Rules, probably do. 10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in, over. This scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking with a large white rectangle sewn into his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas, the radio switchboard. Hi, this is me. Here, I work at your station. 10-4, what's your status, over? It's not good. Please just talk to me. These numbers mean nothing to me. Say your message, sir, over. I need to report my badge missing. 10-9, repeat message, over. Badge, can't find anywhere. Basically, it's gone. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22, the captain, over. Gene Vicmayer. Is it him? A dry voice asks in the background. What does he want? Says he lost his badge and needs to report it. He what? Lost his badge? Hey, who is this? Say nothing. Who lost his badge? Chester McLean. Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think? Officer Dick. He tries to speak through laughter. Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity. Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself immediately. They're laughing at you. Says this has probably happened to other policemen before him. And laughs sarcastically. Oh, god damn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this. Taillight Officer Vic Mir is wondering if you might be joking, and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station, over. Wanna dick this? God. Come on, operator, tell him to stop. This is serious. He's asking you to stop. Says this is serious. Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge. McMahon concurs. Losing your badge is serious. Over. Can't we just move on? I want to get rid of this report and be done with it. 10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over. Fuck me, Mac. Come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge. What's going on? Super copier lost his badge. Lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge. Could you please stop saying lost his badge, man? discuss. Didn't I come again? I didn't get that over. The animated conversation in the back is making it difficult for him to hear you. New heights even for Captain Sober. Ask him to speak your grasp for air. Ask him if he lost his gun too. The room roars with laughter. Sergeant Torson wants to know if you lost your gun too, over. Half light. Check your pockets. Check your. Holy fuck, you don't know where it is, do you? Oh god. Oh god, it's not here. I don't have my gun. No, it's gone. It's not fucking on you. N9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? Were you wondering about your gun, over? Oh, convince them that you didn't lose your gun. It's probably not gonna work. Oh, it didn't. Of course I lose my gun. Gun. Fuck it. I did lose my gun. He says he didn't lose his gun or his fun, whatever that means. That's what to describe it. His gun, not his fun. Just the gun will do. He laughs. Officer McLean requests a description of your weapon, over. Oh, request a description, huh? We'll give him one. Describe the plasma gun. Oh no. It's a gun. What can I say? Regular goddamn murder weapon. For starters, it's massive. Got flared cooling vents along the front and hydrogen flash sticking out too. 10-9, come again, over. It's got a magnetic accelerator, an arc that accelerates the energized ball of periwinkle blue oxygen-based plasma at a near light speed. I'm going to need you to put that on speaker for a second, over. In contact, it detonates with the power of a dying star, erasing every living thing from existence. Oh, and did I mention it's dripping with sexy blue plasma? The officer is describing his genitalia in exaggerated terms, over. Host in heaven. Did he lose his gun and his mind? Dear God, he lost his gun. Oh my, I can't. The man succumbs to laughter again. This isn't really a laughing matter. Matt can face the giant of Coco Nerve by himself. The disco hero made him piss his pants. Oh, I can't. Fuck, he lost his. Ask him if he still has his wiener. I'm not going to. Ask him. Sergeant Torson here is wondering if you still have possession of your genitalia, over. I looked at his mom. Oh god. I need to listen to this firewalker out. Oh god. That's negative. Not going to say that, over. What's he saying? Share with the class. He said he sodomized your mother. The fact ate mom was vanilla waffles at the cabin's birthday party. Some nerve he's got. Sure, vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate. Oh no. Shut up, Chester. This ain't funny. This is my mom we're talking about. I'm gonna apologize right now. Sergeant Torson requests that you apologize for the claims you made about his mother, over. Maybe you don't fuck with the firewalker. Banner, I thought that's what cops do. I tell him sorry, it's just banter. Nah, if you don't like the fallout, you don't fuck with the firewalker. Mac, he says maybe you shouldn't have antagonized the firewalker in the first place. Who? In the disbelief in Vecmar's voice is overwhelming. Said Officer Vic. Fire Walker. I'm afraid he might be referring to himself as Firewater, sir. Firewater? He's lost it. Fuck it. Tell him to find his goddamn badge and gun. That's the only thing that matters. That officer. I heard him. I'm on it. 10-4 affirmative officers pursued his firearm. They're static. Oh god, the man is fighting back tears. Officer, do you need further assistance, over? This might sound odd, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss. Of course, sir, I hear you. Relay your question, over. Wait, before you say anything stupid, think it through. What's there to think about? Getting information. Not fear. Talk about this. Ask if he's there alone. Not hearing a question. Radio operator appears to inquire again. Well, are you alone in the room? I need some confidential information about myself. I don't know if you have a bad description. It's really my full name. Whoever told you my life before RCM. It's a negative, sir. I got a 10-12 here, over. Frame my full name in the future. Did not repeat message. I did not get that, sir. Stop calling me sir and just use my real goddamn name, will you? Uh, what is it? Can he possibly steal one from us? He seems intoxicated and keeps asking me to call him by his name. Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's new. Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunken antics. I ever told you about my life before the RCM? And for, well, let's, do he actually want something, or is he hell bent on disrupting our work? He asked if he ever told me about his days before joining the RCM. God's sake, cut this shit out. Tell him to stop wasting time. Be a goddamn policeman for a change. I heard him. Now let's wrap this up. Understood, sir. Over. That's all for now. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out. Shattuck ends with a loud click, then everything is silent in the cabin. Pull out the toolbox. Metallic drawer slides out. Seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized. Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools like some men are. He's clearly a little protective of his tools, but what can you do? Work is work. Red tipped pry bar? That's really useful. Oh, that's some. Yeah, it's Half-Life stuff there. Pry bar feels nice and cold in your hands. Heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. Rubber handled chain cutters. The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. Hand cranked flashlight. It's robust, weatherproof, well made. Police issue. Blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. Push in the pull-out toolbox. Tap on the fuel preheater gauge. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat. There's no use pressing the heat button, he says, and jingles his keys. Won't start without the ignition key. Translation. We're not going anywhere right now. Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC. Okay. Man. I've already done a lot more than like just in this little box, and oh, this has been so useful. Because I was at like a standstill before, and I was like, I don't want to continue without just passing some of these checks. But now with these tools, this is a lot more options than I had on my first try. So, I get up early, so I'm gonna save it here. I'll call it. But thanks for popping in, Ethan, man. I appreciate it. All right. Have a good one.